Okay, so I stopped off at Walmart today to get some other stuff. Oops, don't mean to kick you. But I ended up cruising the car care aisle like I always do. One of the things I picked up today was the Streak Free Mist, the Slick Shine Quick Detailer, waterless wash, and I've got at least 3 coats of Flex Wax on the Camaro right now. Don't see much of a point in putting a fourth one on yet. Having to wash it and blow dry it and do all that happy stuff just to put another coat on because it's just lightly dusty. You really can't see it back here. I could see it sitting in the driver's seat on the hood, but when I get out of the car and look, I can't see anything. So I decided I'd give this stuff a shot, see if it's worth it, because it's only been 2-3 days since I last waxed it. It's been driven a few times, sat in a few parking lots, and just lightly dusty. Just enough to kick in my OCD. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this towel, which is one of the super fluffy plush towels I have that I really don't like much except for lightly dusting an interior, because on this black paint it leaves lint like you wouldn't believe. So I thought I'll give it a try, give it another chance to see if it actually works on anything. The orange towel you see in the background on the back windshield is a Walmart cheapie. It's under their house brand name. I got, I think, 11 of them for $11. So I don't expect much, but it's there to see if it's worth anything. Because if I need to do a secondary wipe to get rid of dust or streaks from this first towel or lint, I'm going to see if it's worth anything in removing those. Instead of doing the hood like I almost always do, I'm going to do the trunk and the top part of the left rear quarter. So directions say shake well, which is what I've been doing while talking. And I will do half the trunk, the top half of this quarter, and then I'll take you off the tripod and we'll see if we can notice any difference. Okay, it's lightly misted on, directly on the surface like they said to. Take the towel and just lightly let the fibers pick up all the dust and dirt. Go over this half. Flip it. And I'm seeing a few streaks, but since I flipped it to a dry side, they're starting to go away. But I am seeing lint. So I'm going to just go ahead and get rid of this towel right now. It's apparently useless. Give me a second, I will be back and I'll try again with the orange one. Okay, that lint magic towel is gone from the area. It's not tossed, but if I continue to find things that it's not good at, it'll be used for something like cleaning the engine or wiping the undercarriage or something silly like that. So these Walmart branded towels are two-sided. One's kind of plush, the other side's kind of flat. I will be using the plush side, and I'm going to rebuff, which amazingly is very slick, the section of trunk that the other towel left all the lint on. It is removing the lint, Doesn't seem to be leaving any of its own. And now I can see a slight difference between the section I sprayed with the quick detailer and the other half of the trunk. Now let me move over here. Shift your point of view a little bit to the fender or the quarter panel. And it's still got a decent amount of mist on it. I will spray the part that I didn't get. And we'll see what happens when I use it on this. Now this towel seems a lot more absorbent than that super fluffy plush thing. Starting to get just a little grabby as the towel gets damp. Flip it. Okay, now that it's on the dry side, the majority of the slick detailer has been soaked up by the first side. The dry side cleared up any streaks and swirls, or not swirls, but streaks and smears. It did not leave any lint, which is a major bonus, so it's already better than that other towel. And I will take you off the tripod, and I'll see if the camera will show the difference between the quick detailed side of the trunk and the side I didn't get to. I'll probably have to play with focus and close-ups and keep my finger out of there. But this side was done. Use the light here if I can. And it's not really showing it. Change the angle, get you down real low. And you can see kind of this way. Where I stopped. That big pile of stuff you see at the base of the spoiler, that stuff right there, is lint from the first towel. And then if you look a little closer at the darker spots, you can see the dust and other stuff, which really isn't that visible to the eye, but apparently the camera can see it quite well. So far this is a thumbs up for the quick misting detail spray, waterless wash, all the other titles they gave to it. And I will be using this frequently and over the whole car, because as you can see, no streaks, no swirls, no smears. It cleaned off the dust, left it really slick. See if we can see a difference up here. Try this angle. Yeah, okay, there. That white dot just moving there into the frame. Use the reflector right here. And down here is where I stopped. So it looks like this stuff wasn't a bad buy. Thumbs up.